Welcome to this video. In this video I'll actually demonstrate how to install MySQL development platform. I will see the kind of tools I can install for database development in MySQL. Actually I'm installing for this system because I have to reset the system and I have to install many of the tools. I'm just recording it. I hope that this will become useful. Let me say, just trying to find out the installers that I had from the past. So I can see there are a couple of stuff. So probably star.msi. So apparently this looks like the database DBMS, database management system, and I actually also saw the workbench and the query browser. Workbench and query browser. So query browser, it's a graphical management studio for MySQL. Just creating tables, views, stored procedures and all those things from a graphical interface, and also backup, restore and security permissions, all those things you can do it from here. MySQL Workbench, it's actually one step further from query browser. In query browser it's an older approach and Workbench is a newer approach. The stuff that I saw newer in Workbench are the modeling and reverse engineering. You can design the database, create all the models and convert it to the actual physical implementation of database in the DBMS system. And also you can do reverse engineer. I think if you can take a implemented database in MySQL, and then you can create the model using this Workbench. And there are some other stuff here and there. Yeah, the security and all those things, those will be there, and probably interfacing with other databases like SQL Server, Oracle, those sort of stuff will be there, and data import export related stuff. And I think it will have more features. I have to see the interface again, and I'm not trying to extend it too much. Okay, query browser, this one, and GUI tools. I have to see what is this installer. It might be some other tools, some other graphical tools for managing MySQL databases. You might find some other tools like DB Visualizer. That can be a separate tool just for visualization of databases. That is one other thing. And another thing is PHPMyAdmin. You can actually install it locally. Even if you have some sort of a local server installed, you can install it there. So MySQL, okay, what else? PHPMyAdmin, those should be enough for your regular development and for the production for sure. Let's say MySQL download. MySQL, I believe the latest version is 6. I can install 5 and then upgrade to 6. I just trying not to download it again. Okay, I can see how big is the download, and then from there I can go. Okay, let me say MySQL. The installation will be pretty much straightforward. You just have to get next and all those kind of things. But if you want to do it, I think the master and the slave, those kind of, that can be a little bit tricky. And there is the MySQL configuration file, mysql.inf or cnf or whatever. You can configure some stuff there, and some of the DNS mapping, IP mapping, those can be there, and the master slave configuration, and that can be there, and that how much memory it will allocate, and performance optimizations things, all those things, and those you can configure it there. Yeah, I will recommend complete. Actually, I will install complete for sure. Custom, I will not install custom at this moment. I can just show you what are the different stuff. MySQL server, the main database management, DBMS server, client programs, just to interact with the server. I think in Oracle SQL server, you have the server component and client component. You can just connect to the main server and to interact with. Similar concept. And developer config, yeah, you can do it here. And complete, so it will include everything. And while it's being installed, okay. One thing, this installer might ask you the type of engine that you want. I think there should be InnoDB, MyISM, BarclayDB, and all those things. For the most part, InnoDB can be a better choice in general. There can have situations when the other features can be more appropriate, but for the I think online transaction processing and OLTP database, InnoDB can be slower than MyISM. But one thing is, InnoDB, it will help in your better database design and correct database design. It will allow you all those referential integrity and all those things, data integrity, data consistency, in those aspects. InnoDB will help. And there are a couple of studies that I can remember from my past that InnoDB can be superior in terms of performance. You can check my blog, SaLearningSchool.com. You might find a comparison between MyISM and InnoDB. And SaLearningSchool.com, actually the recent blog will be SitesTree.com. You can find information there as well, and I might take all these articles from here to SitesTree.com. Good idea or bad idea? Yeah, I think people are familiar with SaLearningSchool.com. So anyway, I'm going too off topic. So yeah, some monitoring service. Security and performance, and just for performance, some monitoring, also some advice it will provide to fix different problems, and just the features of the DBMS and all those things. So configure the MySQL server. Okay, after installation it will give you the option to configure. Okay, let me, registration part is later. Okay, and detailed configuration, optimal server setup for this machine, standard configuration. Okay, I'm going for this, and many of those things you can change the configuration to some extent. Some you will be able to change through the MySQL.inf or the corresponding. There are a couple of configuration files, you can change it there. Developer machine, so this will be for development, so I will for sure select the developer machine. Server machine, yeah, if you are for your production server, yeah, it's better you use server machine, but if you have some other stuff on that machine as well, then you can use it as server machine. Dedicated MySQL server machine, when MySQL server will be the only thing for that particular server, then you can select this third option. So it will have medium memory uses, but this will be dedicated memory uses for performance for sure. Minimal amount of memory it will require, and still to save that memory you can go to the system services, you can turn it off, automatic turn off, I think. Yeah, okay, I am that. Again, stop here. So I think for development, multifunction database will be a better option, because you will have the flexibility. And development machine, it can be experimental as well. So InnoDB MyISM on both. Fast transactional InnoDB, yeah, it is telling it's fast as I was telling before. Okay, non-transactional MyISM, non-transactional database only. So it is just for analysis purposes. Simple web application, monitoring and login applications, monitoring and login analysis programs. Just for analysis purpose. Like analysis and I think the online transactional processing. I think, let's say in an e-commerce shop that is running and users are using, that will be for sure the transactional, and analysis for the reporting, forecasting, all those things. So analysis. And multifunctional, you can use it transactional, you can use it analysis, everything you can use from here. Installation path C, that's okay, because I have the biggest space on C drive. I did not want to spend time on partition and all those things. So yeah, if you might have the, I think usually in workplaces C drive, they are preserved for mainly the operating system, and in that case you can go to D drive, install it there. Yeah, probably D drive is better suited, and in that case I think if system crashes and all those things, you have to reinstall, format the partition, not the partition, probably, yeah, in couple of cases installing D drive can be a better option. So 55 point, okay, let's see, less free drive on less free space, and those are external hard drives. C. InnoDB table space should be placed. Okay, as this is only for InnoDB table space, so just giving it like this for better understanding. But another thing is you can use a custom name. If that's a more secure approach or not, probably sometimes people might think about it. If people are looking for where the InnoDB data files are, if they see the InnoDB name on it, it can be an easier search, but still it's not really any critical. Yeah, for security you might want to use some encryption related stuff and some other computer security file and all those things can be there. Okay, I'm going with the recommended option. Decision support system, online analytical processing. Okay, for development machine, I think this is enough. I think it will not allow too many concurrent access. OLTP it allows, but in that case it probably is better if you are making it a server and production or dedicated MySQL. In that case, yeah, for sure, manual setting. Yeah, it doesn't make I think this one is good enough. Decision support. TCP/IP connection. Yeah, for local development you actually don't need this, but if you are allowing your local area network or over the internet, then it is. For developer, you probably will not want over the internet, but for local you might want to. Okay, enabling strict mode, so it will act as a database server like behavior, so don't dwell too much on it. Yeah, for multilingual, I think most applications try to use multilingual approach. U2F8 Unicode, the default one. Or if you want a custom, if your application needs a custom stuff or something, very specific language. Yeah, for sure, a recommended way to run the MySQL server on Windows. So I'm not doing as a automatically because I do not want to take it the memory and slower my machine. But whenever I will be using MySQL, I probably will going from here. I think if you just services, it will bring in the services and all those things. Okay. Anyway, the Windows services, it will show all the services running there, and you can stop, start, those kind of thing. So yeah, that's not the main topic here. New root password. Enable root access from remote machines, not a good idea. Anonymous, don't do it. New root password, for sure I do not want to show you. Let's see. Okay, it is showing start, so I can show it. execute. So yeah, I'm just checking while it's being installed. So this is the service that I was talking about. You can start, stop, and all those things. So MySQL will come here. I think Oracle, SQL Server, everything has something in there. SQL Server will have multiple different things. So sometimes if the program hangs, it's not working well, you might want to restart there, stop and restart, stop and start. That can work. Anyway, MySQL Enterprise Edition, I'm actually installing the Community Edition, right? Yeah, MySQL connectors, replication for reporting, fabric partitioning, utilizing Workbench. Okay, the commercial version includes many different things. Okay, it's for cluster platform, clustered network, high performance, high availability system like this. Okay, yeah, I did work with MySQL in cluster platform, just an hosting platform that was clustered. Community Edition, that's what I am installing here. So finish. Okay, 5.7.14 community 5.7.14, and mine was 5 point something, right? 5.1 point something, 5.1. MySQL is part of Oracle now, right? So Fabric provides high availability. Okay, well, I think it's just routing from application on the MySQL server. This will help if multiple instance or application and database are in different servers. Command line tools for managing MySQL utilities. So shell, JavaScript, Python or SQL interface for development and interaction administration of MySQL server and component of MySQL server. Workbench, MySQL connector, yeah, for different .NET, ODBC, JDBC, they're just to be able to connect. Some of this, okay. For Linux, I think, yeah, installing, I think it's just a Linux based installer, right? Linux, it is available also Mac, because Mac is based on Linux. Apt get install, the Linux command apt, just maintaining all those things for Sushi Linux. Anyway, not where I'm trying to go. Okay, so I believe okay, let's see MySQL, is it there? Or probably I have to refresh. Yeah, MySQL running. So the database is running now. If you want, you can install MySQL Query Browser, MySQL Workbench. What I can do, Actually, I can create another video, that way you can see it separately. Okay, anyway, thank you, bye bye. Okay, I did not say who am I, right? Who am I? Okay, anyway, so SiteStree.com, I can show you there. Yeah, there's another blog. You can read different MySQL articles. I think you will find lots in okay, so this is me. This is my blog. This is my personal profile. This is my training and educational videos in Bengali language, and this is my YouTube channel, and this video will be uploaded in YouTube channel for sure. Okay, I'm not sure about the microphone sound quality here. If anything, let me know in the comment section. I will see. I'm actually using my webcam microphone, the EAT studio quality microphone, that is not giving me great service today. Anyway, bye bye.